Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing 2 Samuel 4-7. Today's chapters have a lesson that I need to be reminded of constantly, daily. Ishbosheth, Saul's spoiled little Nepo son, gets murdered. And although the two boys who killed him dead in his bed think that David is going to reward them for it, but just like he did for Saul's death, David had them killed. So David fights all these people. He becomes king over all of the Israelites. He beats the Philistines. He conquers Jerusalem, and he rests in Jerusalem. Now, yesterday, something I didn't mention was that David, when he made the deal with one of Saul's men, wanted Michal to become his rightful wife. Because if you remember, Saul made him go out and chop off 100 Philistine foreskins to get her. And then in the end, in 1 Samuel 25:44, we discover Michal was taken from David and given as a bride to Palti, son of Laish, as punishment after she helped David escape. So David wanted his rightful wife, and in today's chapters, he gets her. Okay, David gathers 30,000 men, and they head to Bala, and they go to get the Ark of God. One of the men, Uzzah, took hold of the ark when one of the oxen carrying the cart slipped, and God just killed him on the spot for touching it. David was super ticked about this death, and he was terrified. He just parks the ark of God at a Gittite's house. Obed-Edom was the dude's name, and refuses out of fear to take the ark to the city of David or any further. What he doesn't realize is that they were never carrying the ark correctly in the first place, hence the man's death. We see these instructions in Exodus, Numbers, etc. really. It seems excitement and maybe a little bit of laziness burst in here, and God warns that touching it incorrectly would cause the death of Uzzah, and David should have known this. Now time goes by, and David hears that Obed-Edom's entire household has been mega blessed. So he's feeling safe again, and he's excited, and he goes and he grabs the ark yet again, this time carrying it correctly, and this is when the parade party starts. David's dancing like a crazy fool. He's wearing a skimpy little ephod out there, just celebrating the Lord, and Michal looks out the window and sees this, and is furious at David, and totally rains on his literal parade when he gets home to bless his household. David just harumps at her a little bit and says, "Darling, he chose me, a kid in a sheep field, to be king and to rule over Israel. He is God. I will humiliate myself in the streets to the 1,000th degree to celebrate the Lord if I have to." So she mentions that he embarrassed himself in front of slave girls, slipping down a few classes of stature. And David again is like, "You are not getting it, darling. I will humiliate myself even worse to celebrate my father. And those slave girls will hold me in high honor." Now, finally, the lesson for today is here. However, I must say that poo-pooing David's celebration of the Lord was a bit of a bad idea, because as a result, she never bears a child her entire life, which is like being an influencer and dropping down to 3 followers in today's times, truly. So, lesson time. How many of us shy away from celebrating the Lord in public out of fear, out of humiliation, out of embarrassment? I do it all the time. So much so, you would think it's my favorite thing to do, really, is not talk about God. I never, ever talk about the Lord at work. My coworkers are very judgmental, and I fear, honestly, what they may think of me or the bullying that I'll get, and that they'll whisper behind my back and make my workplace suck, you know? But we have to get over this. We have to be like David. He is the only one true God. He's our king. He's the creator of the world. He is everything. The Lord is all of it. We must start normalizing Christianity. We must start normalizing the Lord on our lips, and we must start behaving like Christians. Can you search your heart, and before you scroll, come up with your own 30-second prayer? You have 30 seconds to give your Father right now. I know you do. And I want you to ask him for what you think you need in order to celebrate him, in order to bring him from your thoughts to your lips, and to bring him from your heart to your words. Okay. Let's do this. We can do it. We can dance like David, baby. Let's try it. Tomorrow's day 100, by the way. Woohoo! And we're diving into 2 Samuel 8-11. If you want to read ahead, I hope you have a blessed day. Please comment, and don't forget to say your prayers.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.